Hi there, welcome to Cello Tuesdays. I'm Diane Chaplin. I play this live stream the first Tuesday of every month. And if you're used to watching live, you will notice that I have now changed the time to 6 p.m. Pacific. You can always watch it afterwards. So if you want to watch it anytime, as soon as it's broadcast, you can find it on all the various platforms. I have a few notices before I start the program. If you're watching in the Portland area and it's the first week of November, please come hear me play the Donald Appert Cello Concerto on Sunday, November 6th. You can find the info on my webpage. Also, if you're in the Portland area, Portland Cello Project is playing at Revolution Hall, a brand new winter show, December 11th. And if you're in Alaska, come hear Portland Cello Project play December 2nd or 3rd in Anchorage. Today's program is called Saints and Spirits and refers to this time of year, October 31st, November 1st, where we get Halloween and then we get All Saints Day. And there are also some ancient holidays like Samhain, which is, I don't know, I'm going to just go with that spell, that pronunciation, the ancient Gaelic Celtic festival upon which many of the Halloween customs are built. And all of these things are about dealing with the fact that the days are getting shorter. We're entering the period of darkness and cold. We're about halfway between the start of fall and the start of winter, and kind of acknowledging that there's lots of night, and that's the time when the spirits come out. So I'm going to start with a piece called Old Mormon Songs, written by the Romanian cellist and composer Serban Nichifor. He wrote this in 2004. He based this piece on a book of songs by Austin and Alta Fife called Saints of Sage and Saddle, Folklore Among the Mormons. And they did a lot of research on old songs from the late 19th century, early 20th century that were sung by the Mormons or depicted the Mormons, and a couple cases anti-Mormon songs. But there's this big collection of historical songs from this time period. A lot of them have a kind of cowboy sound, patriotic Americana sound, kind of parlor music, a little bit of barbershop quartet, because they are songs from 100 and more years ago for the most part. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste in the chat a list of the songs with some information about what they sort of sound like, so that if you want to try to track what song I'm on, great, okay, it should be there. If you're on a platform that gets chat, you have your list of songs. I'm going to go through them as quickly as I can and tell you a little bit about them. The first one is Tittery Eerie A. This would have been sung on the handcart journey, and you can hear the difficulty coming across the plains with oxen and these handcarts that they were pushing all their stuff on. This is a trudging, slow kind of a song. Some of the lyrics are, "Oh, of logs we build our houses, of dirt we have for floors, of sods we build our chimney, and shakes we have for doors. Some men have got a dozen wives, and others have a score, and the man that's got but one wife's a-looking out for more." Next is the Utah Iron Horse, which is a song about the railroad. "Saints will come, sinners too. We'll have all that we can do. For this great Union Railroad, it will fetch the devil through." Next is a sad song in which a cowboy remembers the death of his partner, Utah Carroll. This is followed by something that some people call the real handcart song, "Ye saints who dwell on Europe's shore." "To leave behind your native land, for sure God's judgments are at hand, and with the faithful make a start to cross the plains in your handcart." Next is a song, I'm not going to tell you the lyrics to this song. This is called In the Midst of These Awful Mormons, and you can imagine this is one of the many anti-Mormon songs that arose during this time, and you know, maybe sort of understandable that these folks who'd been settled on this land all of a sudden were being overrun by a religious sect who took claim to it, so there was some anti-Mormon sentiment going on at that time. Next is a kind of uplifting march called "Did You Ever Hear Tell of the Spider?" And this is a motivational song about working really hard, just like a spider building a web. Next is the Boozer, I hear a little bit of how dry I am in this song. It's definitely the barbershop quartet sounding song. Here are some of the lyrics. It's an anti-drinking song. I'm the double-jawed hyena from the east. I'm the blazing, bloody blizzard of the states. I'm the celebrated slugger. I'm the beast. So don't drink. Next is followed by a kind of cute march called the United Order. And this song comes from a time when there was an attempt to initiate a kind of communal idea of life as a Mormon, that you wouldn't own personal property, the church would own all the stuff, and everyone would share it communally. And this was not an idea that worked out, but we still have a song about it. Next is, Oh, We Are Volunteers in the Army of the Lord. This features a technique called ricochet, where you throw your bow at the string and it bounces. So you'll notice that one. And then the very last one's called St. George and the Dragon, which is a kind of a little tongue-in-cheek reference to the classic St. George with his dragon. But this is about kind of the fighting the dragon to build this town, because St. George was an early Mormon settlement town. And some of the lyrics to that go, mesquite, soaproot, prickly pears, and briars. St. George ere long will be a place everyone admires. So this is Old Mormon Songs by Serban Nichifor.